How you doing, people? So, once again, finished up another workout at the gym. Yeah, I did legs. So I did legs. It's nice weather right now. It's like hot and then it's not hot at all actually. It's like cool but warm. You know what I mean? This week has been pretty productive, I guess. Yesterday I had an interview in the morning at 10:30 in the morning. And then later that day at night at like 10 p.m. I thought I had another interview because I talked on the phone. He said, come on down. And then when I got there, they were like, I think you got the times mixed up or something. I'm like, okay. So scheduled another interview appointment for another job at 10 p.m. same time, but on Thursday, and today's Wednesday, so that's tomorrow. What else? I was a little nervous going into the second interview, the one that was canceled, but after talking to the manager, he's a chill guy, so I'm not that, nervous anymore. Right now we're walking home. That's basically it. I'm just walking home. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. And it made me think, with this whole job thing. Before the interview, I'm like scared. I'm starting to regret the fact that I applied to the job. I don't know how I'm supposed to word it out, so bear with me. The thing about, chances, you take chances. Let's say, you got a crush, you're walking to school and they are right in front of you, walking all alone. And there's this thing in your head telling you to go up to them, go talk to them, talk it up, mingle, pringle. Mingle, Pringle. And a part of you imagines it happening, but it doesn't really happen. But there's always that (50-50) chance. There's always that one chance that you actually end up talking to them. The thing about chances is that it happens at that very moment, and that moment only. So, what do I mean by that? The choice that you make when you see that crush in front of you, the choice that you make determines that entire moment right there. Either you don't go to it, and then that's it. You don't get a moment like that ever again. Of course, there's gonna be another day, maybe she's walking alone again, but that's besides the point. At that very moment where you chose not to do it, that moment couldn't be fully made. Maybe it was supposed to happen like that. The thing about the interview, when I regretted applying at all, is the fact that that whole experience that I got talking to the interviewer, the manager and stuff, that moment wouldn't have happened if I hadn't applied. So you can be scared. I was scared at that moment. I was scared at that very moment at that interview. And the thing that makes it so scary is that I can't put that situation away. I can't put it away, muster up some courage, wait a couple days, and boosh, come back to it. It doesn't work like that. You have to do it at that moment. You can't put it away. You can't, wait. You can't give yourself time. You have to do it at that very moment. Just like with the crush, seeing her right there, you can't, go away, put that experience away for a little, muster up some courage to actually do what you want in that scenario. You can't do that. That's what makes that experience so scary, is the fact that you have to do it at that instant. Everything that happens to you, no matter what road you take, no matter what happens to you, it all relies on you. It all determines what you do that makes it different. What you really actually determine your path. You determine what happens in your life. So you can be going to school like 5 days a week, you know, like regular people, and you know, go to school 5 days a week. You go there, do your classes, you walk out, nothing changes. You go there, you talk with your friends, you know, you learn the same shit every day, and it's the same thing. And you think to yourself, there's nothing I can really do to change that, you know, that's just how it goes. So think of like sitting at your desk. And I think about this stuff all the time. Imagine sitting at your desk. You know, the desk you always sit at, the same thing always happens sitting there. What if you were to stand on your desk, have everyone look at you, and shout out something like really obnoxious? Like, let's say you got a wedgie, you're just like, I have a wedgie. That stuff doesn't happen on a regular day. But the thing is that it could happen. Something different can happen. Everyone can look at you, actually look at you. Some people can think a lot different from what they would actually think because something different happens. And how does something different happen? The thing that makes that whole moment different is the fact that you chose to do something different. You chose to do something that doesn't normally happen. And anyone can do it. It's like, alright, I don't want to be rude, but it's like being at a funeral. I know, I'm not gonna do that, it's fucked up. It's like, it's like, let's say you're graduating, you're walking on that stage, you grab your diploma, you know, and most people would, you know, just walk off. They might do something stupid when they grab it. They'd be like, yo, blah, 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 or, you know, some people do a backflip, something crazy like that. What if you were to grab that diploma and you're about to walk on the stage, but you go back to that microphone and you say a message. You say a message to everyone that, you know, will get firmly planted in their head, and then it'll happen. And the thing is, that doesn't happen because everyone's so scared to actually do it. But it's all in their head. They're all thinking the same thing. The thing that determines your experience, the thing that determines, you know, what happens to you is the act on actually doing it. So, yeah. Man, I like got really smiley, but I guess this is what happens in my head. Actual message. You want to do something memorable? Do the first thing that pops in your head.
Excuse me while I work, I've got a run in my wheel.